blackness. Keep on.
Yeah.
Millionaire Minds with Artists, you guys. Yes.
Yep.
Welcome back, you guys, to another Monday with your very own.
The official legacy of the legend, your boy Prince Trevine in the building.
Yes, and this is your girl, Leah Gemini.
Yeah, you already know, man. It's your boy Cali Bo, man. What's happening?
Yes, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in with us right now. But go ahead and get your inspiration on real quick, okay, you guys? And then we'll be right back.
In the midst of sorrow, you can see up and looking down. A brighter day tomorrow will bring. Oh, you hear the voice of reason telling you this can never be done. No matter how hard reality seems,
Yes, yes,
We
yes.
definitely have to make sure we stay optimistic because I'm telling you, the devil is busy.
Ain't nobody got time for no devil, man. Ain't got time for that, man. Shout out to everybody out there tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all.
Yes, we thank you guys. Thank you for tuning in on another Monday with Billionaire Minds with our 2 cents. What? Do it again.
No, that was an exclusive.
Billionaire Minds with our 2 cents. Yes, you guys, man. We do appreciate you guys for going ahead and taking time out of your busy day. We know some of you guys are probably stuck in some traffic, probably getting the kids home, just trying to get yourself together, and then you got some who are actually going to work now.
Yes.
So, I mean, hey, to those of you guys who have to head home, you guys have a great day, but make sure that you stay tuned in because we have some juicy topics.
Oh, yeah.
So, speaking of which, I know you guys have some 2 cents for the whole Virginia public school strike. I'm just saying. Mr.
Okay.
Callie.
Mr. Callie.
Yeah. So, this is my problem with the whole Virginia school strike, all right? First of all, if the whole damn state is on strike, who the hell going to school? Which is also going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, these kids is going to be at home. Parents is about to lose their job because no child care, unemployment about to come up. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, I mean, I understand that you got to start somewhere, you know, to get results, but the whole state.
But the bright side, nobody can be evicted because they ain't gonna be at work.
What shit? I'm sorry. FC.
You know what?
I
That's
didn't mean
true.
it.
And see, my thing is, see, for the whole entire state to have been able to pull a whole strike off, I really want to know what steps they took to actually pull it off. Like the whole entire state, all of the public schools in Virginia went on strike. I don't understand.
They playing that.
Well,
teaching.
Well, I heard they bucking though because like they asked for more money and they got more money, and then they was just like, it's not enough. It was like it's not enough.
Right.
We need more, and then they just went on strike.
But they are the Commonwealth state.
Okay, so wait a minute. So this is because they requested a raise?
I mean, well, all right. First of all, it was more than just a raise. I mean, there was other issues that was not met. You know, conditions that was not met. So let's call it what it is. It just wasn't about the money. And the governor or whatever thought that we can just give them more money and they'll come back. But actually, they're actually sticking up for something more because it was more than just the money. Other demands was not met. Conditions was not met. Now, as far as what those conditions are, I do not know. Were they for the schools, better school systems or whatever? That could be true. But at the end of the day, it's a good thing, it's a bad thing. Yes, because people are coming together, but at the end of the day, look who's really suffering. These kids are going to suffer.
Oh, yeah. Because I'm thinking that it was more tied to the Florida shooting.
Ooh. Well,
No?
I mean, it could be. It could be.
You never know.
It could be. I mean, they might want to feel safer, too. I mean, like,
They probably feel like, look, y'all ain't paying me enough to go through this crap. So, you either up the ante or we gonna strike.
I
Is
mean,
that what happened?
play this. I honestly do not think that teachers do not get paid enough, period. I mean, like, think about it. Like, we got lawyers, judges, all these other people making so much money, but the people who actually shape, you know what I'm saying, our kids' minds, don't get paid nothing compared to what these other people are getting. And then their danger isn't, I mean, like, their safety is in danger every single day. Actually, like, my wife wanted to be a teacher, and actually a high school teacher, but I am so, like I don't want that to happen, because just the thought of her going to a high school,
Right.
and now, you know what I'm saying, I have to fear for that, because let's say some young punk decided he don't like the grade, at the end of the day, that's still a woman. These are teenagers, male or female. You know what I'm saying? So and there was a little something that really like kind of it rubbed me the wrong way.
Right.
Is that we're looking at this strike, right?
Right.
And but we gotta look at seeing like where we're at now. All these school shootings, everything going on, and now we have like a whole state of kids that's not going to be in school. Period. It's like everything that this world has been going on, like that's been going on in this world, has now trickled down to our kids.
It has, and it's affecting us as well. I know it's a totally different situation when you have to homeschool your children as it is. The whole curriculum is different. You have to teach them what you know they need to know, because the majority of what they're teaching anyway
is bullshit.
Bull. So
bulls.
They used to
not to say they're really missing out on anything per se. To be politically correct, yeah, we don't want our children suffering from their education. But at the end of the day, I would rather my children be home and learn what they need to learn, the truthful subjects in the curriculum, instead of going to school at public school every single day and learning some things that they're probably going to eventually find out that weren't true in the first place.
Okay, so let's be devil's advocate for you. Let's be devil's advocate. Okay?
I thought I was being
No, we're not. No, we're not. We're about to do it right now. Okay? No, we're not.
Okay?
Here we go. You ready? Here we go. You could probably teach your kids right from wrong and what to do. You would probably do a great job yourself. I can do a great job myself. Now. Right? Now. I'm not going to say names, but there are some parents out there who can't take care of their damn selves and still can't teach themselves anything.
Yeah.
So, some kids are actually going to suffer from staying home with their dumb asses. Okay? Let's call it what it is, all right? Yahtzee. All right?
That is true. That is true.
That's true.
Y'all, if you guys have any comments, either drop them in the comment box right now during this feed or call in, y'all. We definitely want to hear from you guys. The number is 404-474-0080. Again, it's 404-474-0080, you guys. Let us know how you guys are feeling about our children, I guess, being out of school because the teachers have gone on strike and potentially, I guess, hindering their education. But how do you feel about them going to public school versus being homeschooled? And he does have a good point. If you do not have the basis in place to properly educate your children at home, then I guess they have to get their education somewhere. But still, the public system is just a mess. So, speaking of which, we're going to switch it up, though, a little bit, you guys. So, how do you guys feel about Toni Braxton and Birdman's rumored engagement?
You can go first.
There's a lot of ways to look at it. A lot of times when it comes to the media, I really don't believe everything that's said unless I hear the actual person say it, because you get all in a frenzy, hyped up, looking forward to something,
right?
And then when it doesn't happen, people tend to put the blame on the person that it was rumored to be about. So I mean, if they are about to hook up, it'd be epic, it'd be big, because I never would have thought those two artists would ever link up to be in a relationship. But say opposites do attract, like magnets.
They're opposite.
Yeah, because Toni Braxton is classy, elegant, high maintenance. Birdman's a thug, rough around the edges, tatted up. I would have thought Toni would be with somebody more like Morris Chestnut or Boris Kojo, along those lines. But hey,
maybe she like a bad boy.
Maybe.
Yes, I'm gonna be the asshole.
What you got to say?
Now you go first.
Well, first and foremost, you guys, there were numerous rumors that Tony and Birdman had already tied the knot in a secret ceremony back in like October 2017. But Tony Braxton did clear that up. And she did say that, of course, her sister has a big mouth. And she was just saying that they were married, but they are not married. However, did you guys know that they actually did a song together?
Yeah,
that
was
a song like maybe a month ago.
Are you serious?
Tony Braxton, yes,
What?
Tony Braxton and Birdman, yes, they did do a song.
What?
Yes, it's called Hardaway. What?
Isn't there already a song called that?
I don't know.
the Hardaway. Yeah.
She has a song called Unbreak My Heart.
No, not that one.
No.
No, not Hardaway.
Oh, okay.
Heart
Oh, your heart.
Away.
Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
but they are engaged, you guys.
Well,
So it
congratulations.
is official. She did go on Good Morning America last week, and she did confirm that they are engaged. So she was flaunting her ring and everything. So if you guys want to check that out or look more into that, you guys can go online. I'm sure BET.com is where I got that from. So you guys make sure that you go ahead and tune in, because there are so many different things out there. You guys, some interesting, some are not. But that was definitely interesting for me, because I didn't see that union. I didn't see that being put together. So
Anything possible?
All right, so I guess I'm gonna be an asshole with this one right here.
okay.
We're talking about Tony Braxton. For people watching right now, we are talking about Tony Braxton and Birdman being engaged.
Yes.
Okay, and what do we think about it? Here's what we think about it.
These are 2 cents.
You see that right there? Did you hear that? We don't really give a shit about it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. All right, like I really when you think about the news, shooting, government, Tony Braxton, Birdman. My first question was, he likes women?
She's one of them.
Just say it. I didn't know. Okay.
Wait a minute, say that again. Rewind.
Ah, you didn't hear that, huh?
Yeah,
I forgot. Well, they heard me.
You know what?
Yeah.
I
I don't get on your
Oh,
nerves.
listen, man.
Drop the 2
Those
cents.
are 2 cents.
2 cents has been dropped. Right there. You see that right there? 2 cents.
Because ain't nobody
been
else
dropped.
gonna top that with their 2 cents again.
All right.
Of course not.
I'm just saying, like, who really cares? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm happy if you found love. Yeah. Cool.
But it's an interesting couple.
Give Lil Wayne his money.
Oh, and that's the 2 cents.
Hold on, time out. You hear me? Okay,
Drop the 2 cents.
it didn't go on. We're gonna do it again. Hold on, time out. My fault. Ready? Here we go. 2 cents. Drop.
You know what?
There
I
you go.
can't.
There you go, right there.
I can't.
There it is.
I cannot. I cannot.
So much for honesty.
But I'm going to go ahead and say congratulations to the happy couple. And for any of you guys who don't like it, then that's okay. Callie, true. That's okay.
I never said I didn't like it. I just
You
said
don't
I don't
care.
give a damn. That's it. Okay? It's a difference in not liking it and then not giving a damn. All right? Like when I see it on Instagram, I'm gonna scroll past. I'm not gonna like. All right?
You're not gonna
I'm not even
read
gonna read the captions. If I see them together, it's probably gonna say they're together. Cool. Got it. That's fine. No problem. Cool.
But I am excited to see what this song is going to sound like.
Yeah.
I am excited. So once we get that, you guys, we'll definitely share that with you guys. So,
Hopefully Lil Wayne wrote his verse.
he's not part of that. Anywho, on to the next. So,
Don't have bars.
but I know that you got some sports highlights for us. I know that you got that for us, Calibo. You guys, make sure that you are listening and you are sharing all of this feed on Facebook. We are going to be sharing it from Millionaire Minds with our 2 cents page. You'll probably see it from my page, the Gemini Designs. You will see it from Calibo's page, Calibo Williams, and you'll see it from True's page, True Feeds. So
That's right.
on with the sports.
All right. So look here. Going into sports, you know what I'm saying? Normally we talk about highlights, who won, who lost, but it's actually something big going on in sports right now. All right, and it's stemming from another investigation that happened earlier. You know, we had a few coaches that were brought up in some Trump charges as far as getting players there, paying them everything else. It ain't nothing new that what I'm saying, that we have not experienced before. I do not know about. Yes, they do get paid, but now the FBI has launched an investigation on the NCAA against some of the major schools such as Duke, Kentucky, Louisville, Syracuse, and the list goes on. That some of these players were already paid. Parents were giving benefits, and and when you say the FBI, the FBI is getting involved now, and it's getting out of hand. And with all honesty, here's my opinion about that. I think these college kids need to get paid.
Yeah,
I agree. Like when you look at the money that college football, college basketball actually brings in, and the only people that's really seeing that money is the colleges,
right?
The coaches. But yet, especially in football, we have kids going out there, like going hard for their education. And if you actually if you ask any real sports fan, they'll tell you the best football is played in college, because these guys are playing for their livelihood and not a check. They're playing to get the opportunity to get that check. So they're going a little extra hard. Pay these players, man. Pay these kids. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, matter of fact, if you're paying these kids that, then guess what? We're not having these investigations.
That's true.
All right? We're not doing that. So at the end of the day, yes, college players should be paid for everything that they do. I mean, look at these arenas. As a matter of fact, hold on, man. Look, the Georgia Bulldogs has sold out more games than some of these NFL players.
Yes.
All right. Kentucky Wildcats will sit there and sell out any Hawks game. As a matter of fact, if the SEC tournament is down here in Phillips Arena, guess what? They're gonna sell out any Hawks game. Has that? It's not no comparison. These players need to get paid, man.
See, and the thing is, I don't. To your point, when it comes down to anyone, I think anyone who is actually on a collegiate level and playing sports, whether it's on a scholarship or not, regardless of what it is, I agree with you. They should be some type of incentive. It will definitely cut down a whole lot of confusion. Certain coaches can't talk to them, and they can't talk to certain coaches. Like, you just want to go ahead and just kind of X all that out, because at the end of the day, they're doing it anyway.
Sure,
so, I mean, what you gonna do? Launch an investigation like they're doing now.
I know junior college players who done sat there and got paid to play. All right, so these are all right. So if you can play, if these junior college players get paid, come on, man, come on. You know what I'm saying? Pay the next LeBron since he's coming out. You know what I'm saying?
And then you know what's so funny though, because you have high school athletes getting incentives, especially when they top notch. High school athletes, they already tell you can't top to such and such from these schools according to NCAA rules, college, whatever. And when you're on that paperwork on scholarship, certain things you cannot do. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I mean, come on, you have high school athletes getting incentives. So at the end of the day, I mean, come on, y'all gotta
get them kids.
Stop being so cheap.
Cut the check.
That's right. Stop being cheap.
Well, let me be honest with you. Okay. High school players they gonna get it anyway, because you gotta look at it like this. These high school players. Now, granted, I agree to a certain extent, but now we can't do high school players like that, because your parents still take care of you.
I mean, your parents still take care of you.
The schools
still have some that do not live with their parents. Some of them are in foster care. I mean, you don't know what their situation is.
Now that's even more the money even more the reason to give them the money, to take the strain and stress off of the parents or a single mother to help them get everything that they need. Cut the check all around the board.
And even if it's not like, say, cash in hand or an actual check, I mean, incentives can come in different forms. You know what I'm saying? So you just, like I said, and I think that it's probably a situation where it would need to be a per case situation. Okay, this person has this, they don't have that. Because at the end of the day, especially if you're expecting them to continue with their training, you need them to keep their grades up. They need to be focused.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this is still an investment.
Are we talking about college or high school?
Oh,
All of the above.
But you know what? No, you can't pay a high school player that money though. You can't pay. You
paying
get.
it to them.
But what? Okay, well, hold on. Now, time out.
You have
So
incentives.
incentives like what to a high school player?
It doesn't
To a high
have to
school
be
player.
monetary.
So, because technically, I'm sorry, these high school players do get incentives because you actually
That's what I
It's
thought.
free
They
to play.
need incentives.
it's free to play. 9 times 10, your school is sponsored, so you are getting the necessary equipment that you do need. And
Not all schools.
well, some schools,
But don't they
and technically, when you from college to high school, it's a big jump in just your environment and life, because when you talk about having classes from 8 to 12, right? Then from there you got to go to the weight room, and that's about 3 hours, well 2 hours. Then 2 hours of film. Then you got to get on that field and practice. Now in it's about it's about 6, 7 o'clock. Then you got to go home, do all that homework and everything else, because remember you're on this scholarship too.
Right.
So if you ineligible to play, you get kicked out of school. Except in high school, when you're ineligible, you just don't play and you get to try to make it up.
Right.
So now, so technically, that's the incentive for these high schools. Because at the end of the day, make the grades, you play. If you're good enough, you're going to get that opportunity. Because here's another thing, too. I'm going to call it what it is. If little Johnny, sorry as hell, I'm not going to be a coach on a high school team making sure little Johnny got some lunch money, and all little Johnny do is just ride the bench for me. I'm sorry. I'm not worried about him. Now, don't get it twisted. Some of these coaches do. Some of these coaches do. But that's a different story. We ain't even going down that route right there. We talking about the NCAA.
Just say that for another time.
All right, that's one other. Like we all see who got game. All right, we all see who got game, and we all know the story from Jesus Shuttlesworth. All right, all right. Don't take the money, Jesus. Don't take it. Shuttlesworth.
No. But yeah, I do agree, with the whole making sure that the college students are taken care of. Because if you are expecting them to give you their all, at the end of the day, it's them out there.
Right.
We're out there. I know what it's like to be a collegiate athlete, and you have no life.
Right.
You have absolutely no life because you have dedicated yourself to this institution, and especially if you're on scholarship. So at the end of the day, I mean, what happens if they get hurt?
Right. And I know I'm not no athlete, never have been. I don't desire to be one. But I know what it feels like to put your all in all your effort, and then you know that the people that you was at the facility is getting paid, but your pockets is still echoing side to side. So
before we move on, let me just say this one thing. Okay, before we move on, here's another reason why you need to pay these college players. Because if you got to take a drug test to play, you might as well get paid.
Exactly.
All right, there you go.
I'm
All
just
right. I'm just saying. High school players ain't got to do it, but they got to take a drug test to play.
Rule of thumb.
Might as well let them play. I'm sorry, let it go. All right, next subject, because it seems like that shit's about to get lit.
Yeah, like True definitely was heading into our next topic. True, got the floor though.
all right, it's a pleasure topic, so keep refresh me on which will I stay on the same page and don't go too far left.
Now expose the tea, but expose the tea.
All right.
Expose
Here
the
we
tea,
go.
You guys, the True being right here on the Millionaire Mind. Our 2 cents.
Y'all in this damn tea.
Oh man, I'm gonna give you some more. Go with it, True.
All right, y'all. Okay, I was in my car driving today, and I heard something that's very, very, very disturbing on the radio.
What you hear?
Do you know Chrysler was selling cars to their customers with the knowledge that the gas tanks explode. And so far, they had one casualty where a woman died, and another lady has over half of her body burned
What?
with injuries and everything. Yes.
Where was this?
The full story you can catch on Fox 5 News at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
So the full story, yeah. But
What?
yeah.
So did they respond? Were they questioned? I mean, how far in the investigation?
So, well, it's I believe that the investigation is near over, but they knew about it, but they did not say anything. And they have like over 1 million something people that have the different crisis.
So do you know, did they go into detail about the year, exactly what model?
They didn't really say the year or the style of the vehicle, but at 5, which I wish I could check it right now, but I could not. It's only 4:30. They're going to release all the details. So if you want to follow up more on this story, you can tune in to Fox 5 tonight at 5 p.m.
Wow. You guys, make sure that if you do have one of those gifts, Chrysler, whatever, just make sure that you are getting it checked. I don't know who it is that you would need to go to, whether you go to the actual dealership or what.
But I personally would not go to, if I had a Chrysler, I personally return my Chrysler to the dealership, whether or not it would explode, because why would you know that you have a defective product like that and just for the love of money allow people to buy these cars knowing that they're going to explode? Like, what is the point? What is the point?
They want a lawsuit.
That would be equivalent to murder, correct? Premeditated. If you know that your stuff is potentially able to blow up, you're going to sell me something that's going to blow up. It is what it is.
Hold on, bro. This dude went from car seats and he just dropped the 2 cents, but he went to car seats and defectiveness, and now you're murdered.
That's like if I'm baking a cake and I'm putting poison in my cake, and I know that my cake can potentially kill somebody, and I give my cake to Leah, and she eats it, or somebody that's around her eats it, and something happens to them, do I not get charged with that because I already knew it was something wrong that could cause harm to another person?
Who was the cake for? Was it for Leah?
No, the cake would be for Leah. But I'm saying if I was to do that, you know, that's a crime.
So you thought about doing it?
That's a. No, I love you so much.
Thank you.
She is my sister. She's my sister. So the answer to that is no.
He would not kill me. He wouldn't do that to me. But I'm just saying, though,
Yeah,
you have some people out there who will intentionally do certain things,
right,
or will know of something that could potentially harm someone else and just will keep quiet about it. So in a situation like that, how does someone get justice in that type of situation? Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what if it's someone that you are close to versus someone who is a stranger and they do something intentionally to harm you, or you of something that could potentially harm you? Say
nothing to stop it, right?
If you are close to me, I'm kicking your ass because I'm expecting you to say something to me.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
If you are family to me, if you are a close friend of mine, and you know something to potentially harm me,
somebody
to say something.
Okay, go ahead and answer the phone. Let's find out who it is, and they got their 2 cents. Yo, what's happening?
What's
happening?
Big Easy?
Shout out Big Easy calling in.
Yes. What's going on, man? How are you doing that?
You're not driving, are you?
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay. Well,
He know how to get away with murder.
Wow. So I do have a question with that then. So considering that they get this leeway and they send out their first callbacks or their recalls, if you will, in a situation like that, once you officially make a recall announcement, after that, so after that,
yeah, but they told you that.
real? I didn't know that. Wow. So do you think that eventually they'll stop the sale of cigarettes?
Hell no.
The difference between
It's all about money. Wow.
yeah, but I'm pretty sure if they put the warning, you can buy this plastic, but you might get blown up. You know, I don't think that it would.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. Well, that's cool. Okay. Well, that was some good information, man. Thank you so much for your 2 cents, Easy.
Hey, look, man. Hey. I really thought that was like the FCC about to call, because we've been dropping some cuss words up in here. Like, we've been going in. Huh?
But thank you so much, Ed. I'm sure you will. Oh, I'm prepared for your call because we got some stuff that we got to talk about. So make sure you stay tuned in. Say what? No, that we're going to talk about on the show. Exactly. So make sure you stay tuned in and share the video so that everybody can tune in too.
Real quick, man. Look, we got, okay, all right.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in.
All right, look, real quick, man. We got a few people that's like you in there real quick. Just do a quick couple shout outs, man.
Oh, yes, definitely.
All right.
Time for some shout outs.
Sophie, Villarica, I see you. What's happening, man? Sarah, my cousin, I see you. Miss Maureen Getz, I see you. Man, look, Marie James tuning in again. What? All right, what's happening? My man Mad Dog tuning in. Senator P, I see you. Cousin Dana, I see you, baby. Jake Flake, I see you, my man. What's happening? Rosa O'Neal, I see you. Auntie BG, I see you. Christian Hearn, Isaac, Scooby, I see y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Cousin Dudley, I see it. Larry Love, Miguel, man. We got everybody in the building, man. Kia Pullen, I see it. April. Oh, and the most famous, the funniest female comedian out there. It's Tia Tanika watching too. That's right. We gonna get her up here pretty soon too, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Get ready.
They ain't ready.
But thank you guys so much for tuning in to Millionaire Minds with our 2 cents.
We ain't going nowhere.
We have our 2 cents now.
Yeah, we do.
Ready to drop.
It is.
Right now, though, we're going to go ahead and just take a little short break. You guys don't go anywhere. You stay tuned right here with Millionaire Minds with our 2 cents with True Being, Gemini, and Califo.
Used to be a leader kicking, now I just stepping my step. Used to have to hold my britches, now the holster on the belt. I here loving all these, couldn't get right, so shot it left. Got addicted to the digits, now it's nothing you can tell me. Hear what the f going on, 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 hear what the f going on. I ain't going back and forth. Can't lose no speed down. Have a show up at your party. No for stores. I gotta give me a Porsche. 10 players still trying to play. My pretty kid a Porsche. Get your money if you want. It broke. Time is money and money is time. So I had to roll in my wrist. Rolling dog, be pushing the face. Blink, don't take a skate. I like my pistol. With the bus and 30 in the waist. The woman crush need a lot of. Stolen trust me in a lot of. She let me, don't really see me. Turn it off, some rock shit. Tell off and blow me no rock shit. I wanna know how pockets feel. TSYBC. I'm with this not for real. Used to be a leader kicking, now I just stepping my step. Used to have to hold my britches, now the holster on the belt. I here loving all these, couldn't get right, so shot it left. Got addicted to the digits, now it's nothing you can tell me. Hear what the f going on, 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 hear what the f going on.
I used to be a D the kid, now I'm counting bitches and word on the sick. I used to get no to now let me stop fipping. Ain't nothing picking it, nothing really been tripping. They ain't with no feature back then, now I'm charging no inches. I cultivate my mom Insta, I slid in the fields like that. I'm a in the kid. That what the f going on. And knew what the f it gonna be like. You already coming home. You just waiting on your 10 3 strike. Can't forget top of the white mic. Beat out the f like my type. Made that up to go night night. You ready? Only the tight, alright. South, 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 south. I got all the teriyaki. You can stingy with the south. You might as well work at McDonald's. All these do a flick. You might as well be a bodybuilder. When I met her, she ain't had nowhere. Now she think it's the of a bodybuilder.
Now I just stepping my step. Used to have to hold my britches, now the holster on the belt. I here loving all these, couldn't get right, so shot it left. Got addicted to the digits, now it's nothing you can tell me. Hear what the f going on, 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 hear what the f going on,
Hear what the f going on. Luda finally came home. If it ain't about $1, you can't lead them right when you wrong. Study f***ing all these chasing that bread and I'm still pimping. Used to be a D to kick in. Check the game, be my interest. And I keep the missions with me. 6 on delivery. Gotta keep it with me cause they envy me. All that second fake is be killing me. That's another story with no empathy. 2-stepping on them like that Kale's thing. When we hit the club, we gon' make the scene. TSYBC been over snatching thing. Better cuff your chick cause she digging deep until she realize what it's digging mean. Have her hypnotized by the fly beam. She contaminated to the best thing. Look me in my eyes, see a money scheme. It's a kid a bag over everything. She ain't beneficial, tell me what's the need for the equation to equal out you. And
used
me.
to be a leader kid, now I just stepping my step. Used to have to hold my britches, now the holster on the belt. I here loving all these, couldn't get right, so shot it left. Got addicted to the digits, now it's nothing you can tell me. Hear what the f going on, 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 hear what the f going on.
Yeah, it's your boy Flash and Lil Dog. They say I sound like a meal chicken. Lil Dog, they sound like a Powerball. Walking them out with the rats on me, Nigga for the pack, we gon' tax on me, Yeah, I got the scrap back on me, I'm a real street hat by me, I got rats. No tax. I got this truck, gotta get a Barkley. I got them racks like a closet. All that I want is the millions, baby. So I wake up and go get it, baby. Pop up, I know I'm the ticket, baby. I'm putting on for the city, lady. Play with them packages just like a spatula. I get it work and I flip it, baby. I got the juice, I play it cool. Take some license up and tools, know that I'm smooth. Run through the groove. I take it from you, boy, that's a burglary. Make a cut up like some surgery. I'm getting bigger now, I bring the city out. I can cause a state emergency. Walking them out with the rats on me. Nip for the pack, we gon' tax on me. Yeah, I got the strap back on me. I'm a real street app on me. I got rats. Who gon' tax? I have fun in here. We got guns in here. In the strip club, why you here? He ring runs in here. Shining bright, looking like the sun in here. Looking for my crew, you'll never see none in here. Money the thing make none in here. Staying honest here. Honest, by the flow switch, by the flow switch. He kicking it. We ain't all around, we poke. Look at little, we broke. I didn't hear the choke. Yup. Walking them out with the rats on me. Nip for the pack, we gon' tax on me. Yeah, I got the scrap back on me. I'm a real street app on me. I got rats. Who gon' tax? Walking them out with the rats on me. Nip for the pack, we gon' tax on me. Yeah, I got the scrap back on me. I'm a real street app on me. I got rats. I'm gon' tax. Back. New York, risque, home net peaks, home New York, risque, home net peaks, home Stay down, come up, dead on. It's been a long time, long grind, time to shine, gotta get rich. These niggas don't forget to sing a time for y'all bullshit. I want a big bag, big house, big stash, a lot of cash. Kids straight, fam straight, I ran it up, you know I get a lot of that. Fam straight, kids straight, rent pay, got it on the 10K. New look, tip fade, bad shit, with me, Kim K. When the car pick up a jump man, 23 MJ. I ain't going back to jail, that's a no, I'm a Kim Bay. He walk, risky, home walk, net peak, home walk. Stay down, come up, dead on. Been a long time, long grind, time to shine, gotta get rich. These niggas don't forget to sing a time for y'all bullshit. I want a big bag, big house, big stash, a lot of cash. Kids straight, fam straight, I ran it up, you know I get a lot of that. Hey, pockets on, extra full, no bull, first street, the best to do it. Told the bitch, no offense, spray the bag, make sure it's extra full. Certified, lighter fluid, face card, big good, don't you know it? I'm this shit, tell me new a bad cheese, good to the connoisseur. My neck hit, real water, reset, real water. Yo, you thirsty, she need water. Disrespect for need order. My plug forest, so they had to deport him. He kept it silent, so I had to reward him. He walked, risque, home walk, net peak, home walk. Stay down, come up, dead on. long time, long grind, time shine, gotta gear it. In the slow, get to sing a time for y'all boys. On a big big house, big stash, a lot of cash. Keys straight, fam straight, I ran it up, you know I get a lot of that.
Hey,
Yeah.
everybody, we are back.
We are back.
We are back.
Hey, look, nigga, don't sing, right? Shit. Alright? You sing it, we don't know how to sing, so you don't sing. You just messed up the whole intro.
See, I don't tell everybody that I can carry a tune. I can carry a tune.
I'll carry a tune.
I carry a tool.
A tune?
I can carry a tool.
I carry those too.
We're talking about two, T-U-N-E-P.
Alright.
T-U-N-E.
Carry a tone.
I'm not going to sing.
Then you can't sing then.
She really can.
He can sing. You can't sing.
That's okay.
Yes, you can.
We know I can't sing. Alright? I can't sing for shit.
Only a few people know of my talent.
Not yet. That's the 4 walls in the shower. That's about it.
Not yet.
Not yet. A whole plethora of people I think know.
You sound like Coco. Coco, she great me. Shout out to you, Coco.
Coco Boss!
Twin,
Coco.
Gemini, sidebar. You guys make sure you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at the Boss Gemini. Hey, to the Boss. Carry on.
Well, make sure you follow me. Calibo. Hold on, time out. I'm looking at this camera. And I'm looking at that camera too, man. Can you see me? You see me? All right. Y'all see me too? All right, look at that. Make sure you follow me too at Calibo. And this is my Instagram, I'm saying, okay? That's Calibo with 2 underscores. Now, the underscores got to be together, and you'll see my logo. I'm the only one that come up, Calibo. Y'all see me right here? Y'all see me too? Follow me. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, and we still got like a whole nother hour of the show, so ain't no telling what we gonna say today. Hey,
Yeah.
the twin, I see you, Westchester in the house. Hey, don't even worry about it. Y'all don't know about that Westchester life.
I also have a shout out that I want to give to those who are tuned in to the George Jones live feed right now at Studio 21 Media. I want to give a shout out, of course, to Big Easy. He already called in, definitely showing a lot of love. Shout out to you, Tanya Brown, Michael Drew, Trainer Fool. Shout out to Lay Coroma. He was here like a month back. Shout out to you, Judy. Thank you so much.
Judy with the big booty.
You know what? Respect your elders.
You got good booty.
Shout out to Frederick Pritchett Jr. Shout out to you, Terry.
GBU.
Shout out to you, Coco. Shout out to you. Shout out to Dane. What's up? We're going to have you up in the studio very soon. So we'll definitely be in touch with you soon. So anybody, guys, if you want your music played right here on our station on Monday, we broadcast to over 5.8 million listeners. So I'm just saying, we're not talking about just nationwide. We're international as well. So shout out to WAEN FM and WAEN TV, headed by our very own Dr. George Jones. We love you so very much. He loves you, and he definitely is one of our favorites. So again, if you guys definitely want your opportunity to give a shout out, make sure that you drop your comments in the live box, whether it's on this feed or California feed, or you can give us a call at 404-474-0080. Yes. So, right on to the next subject matter.
And what might that be, Miss Lady? The hell we about to talk about? What we about to talk about?
Inquiry minds.
All right.
We looking at you.
Oh, me?
Oh, the plug. Let me tell you about this spot, this hot spot in Norcross, Georgia. It's called the Taz Bar.
The what?
The Taz Bar. The
Taz.
The T-A-Z. The Tap That Ass Bar.
You know what?
Go to the Tap That Ass Bar.
Taz Bar and Grill.
Taz Bar and Grill. Is it Norcross?
It's in Norcross, Georgia. That's correct. It's 6470 Spalding Drive, Norcross, Georgia. It's 6 behind the Burger King.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us.
It's a hot spot. It's like for karaoke. They have karaoke. They have poker tournaments, pool tables, good food. The drinks are on point. Yes, when you walk into this place, it's like you belong there. Everybody that's in there does not have a stranger. That it's like everybody knows everybody.
Okay.
When you go there, you never meet a stranger. The club is owned by Mike and Kara O'Neill. Kara O'Neill is the DJ there, and then they have a co-owner, Taz Lewis. So it's like it's a fun spot to go to, a hot spot to go to. There's free admission to get in, so you don't have to pay anything to get in.
Are you for real?
I'm for real. You don't have to.
You got to pay the park though.
No, you don't have to pay the park either.
Oh.
You don't have to pay to enter into the karaoke. None of that. The only thing you got to worry about paying for is your food and your drinks.
Kelly said you lying.
It's free to get in. You know what I'm saying? I got.
We gonna get there. They gonna say $10 park.
Oh
no,
He lying. He lying.
I'm
$30.
I'll put it this way. I'm there. I'm there every Friday and Saturday. If you have to pay the park, I'll pay it myself.
Oh.
All right.
Wow.
It's free to park.
Coming at 12.
That's how you said that.
All night. All night.
You got a plug?
Well, I was told that I had one, but I don't
Shit,
know.
got
Plethora.
She got well, hold on, time out. Should I get my? If you got a plethora, so you got a lot of them.
I don't.
You got more than
Hey,
one.
I do.
Okay, time. Yeah, we look. We gonna get back to her plug.
I was only gonna give one,
Oh, well,
but
then,
I'm not gonna give any right now. Go ahead. You go with yours.
all right, real quick. Nah, shout out to comedian Omar, man. All right, talk about the plug. Here's a man who had a great idea because similar minds think alike. All right, there you have cuts in comedy, but you also have a cut of comedy at the barbershop on the corner up there in Noonan. I just so happened to do that show this weekend. It was nothing but love. Nothing but love. So, shout out to comedian Omar. Shout out to the whole staff at the barbershop on the corner in Noonan. Google it. It got a 2-digit address. All right, so so you're in the country. All right, you got a 2-digit address. All right, so that just let you know this shit country, but it lit though. It lit. And like I said, nothing but love. Free drinks. We drank hen all night. Yeah. No. Wait, hold on.
What is that?
Well. First of all, I'm not gonna lie like you did. Okay, parking is free. You do have to pay to get in, but once you get in, the drinks is free. The DJ was definitely on point. DJ 5 Brick, 5 something. All I know, he used to sell dope. I'm just lying. He did not. And like I said, shout out to comedian Dirty South. She was in the building. Michael Hunter was definitely in the building. Appreciate him. And a few more other comedians also in the building, man, who hit the stage. Hey, look, man, we definitely put on a great show. So, comedian Omar, definitely looking forward to doing future business with you. And you already know what it is, man. Cut a comedy. You need to check that show out. Get a plug.
I'm still stuck on the free drink.
I drank head. Like, look, and guess what? I poured my own. Yeah.
What?
I walked in. I said, "Hey, mind if I have a drink?" He said, "Man, you're performing." I said, "Yeah, I know, but you know," he said, "Here." I said, "What? I can pour my own?" He said, "Yeah, pour your own." So look, I started out pouring like nice and slow like this, and then he started looking at me like,
Come on now, you
"Come on, dog. Come on, you know, no." He was looking at me like, "Now you overdoing it," just like,
You doing enough.
you know, you like him. Go on, get you a glass, dog. And look, when he did this right here, and that nose went up a little bit, I did this.
Jump truck.
Seriously?
I said, time to go.
Wow,
Build
that's
it up.
all love.
Build it up. Let go. So
Yeah, see,
you gotta
he's
check
not
it
a
out.
crab.
So how much
No,
did you get in?
it's 10. Hold on, I thought the camera was on her, but it been on me, and then I did like this, like I was putting it on you. Hold on, time out. Bam. There you go. That was Lee.
I can't.
It was 10 to get in.
Okay.
All the comedy in the world, especially good comedy. Like I was there, so I'm definitely worth the 10.
Right. It was lit.
I'm definitely. Actually, I'm worth a lot more, but
Right.
But great comics, and then the liquor is free. Whatever they got in the bag.
$10 don't
you
seem
walk
too
back
bad
there.
when you get to, leave crawling.
Hey, look. First of all, you in Noonan, okay? Did you not hear me? Noonan and a 2-digit address. Get too lit if you want to.
Wow.
All right, get too lit.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Their gas station closed at 10 p.m. That's
Oh.
just okay. Yeah, that lets you.
Get y'all gas before y'all go, y'all.
You know what?
Yeah, yeah. Definitely get your gas for you.
Oh my goodness. Well, my plug for
Get the other
this
gas.
week. My plug for the week, like I said, I've already mentioned his name. I'm not going to talk about the one I spoke of last week, but our very own Dr. George Jones is definitely one of the plugs. I will tell you this, you never know who he knows. He's been around, and he has definitely has had his share of networking, and he knows some people, you guys. So all I'm going to say is, watch what you say.
That's right.
Because you never know. Your downfall may come from the very person that you're either slandering or bad talking or bad mouthing. Because at the end of the day, everyone goes through something. And you want to be mindful. Especially when you're trying to work out here. Because Atlanta is rather small.
Oh, yes.
And it is heavily saturated.
With circles.
And with phonies. So, again, shout out to you, Dr. George Jones.
Great man, very great.
For being the plug, Leah's plug of the week. So, we love you very much. And at the end of the day, you guys have the opportunity to have your own radio show right here in Studio 21 Media.
That's right.
With WAEN FM and WAEN TV. So, much respect. So, on to the next thing. We are coming up on our second and last hour. So we're going to go ahead and go on another little break, and we will definitely be back. We have some things that we want to talk to you guys about regarding shade versus sarcasm. I have some new riddles for the Gemini lightning round.
Okay. I got a special question.
And I also have a terminology challenge, so you guys don't want to miss this, okay? Something versus something. I want somebody to break down the two terms for me, because a lot of people are using one term for the next, and they're not to be used interchangeably. So,
spell terminology.
TERMINOLOGY. Next.
It is.
Spell supercalifragilistic SBRadocious, smart ass.
SUPER.
I will not.
Smart pants. Spell that.
Y'all just keep it locked right here with millions.
Spell juice, huh? Spell juice. Spell juice. Spell juice. Can't even spell juice, can you? Messing up on juice. Spell water. Spell water. See, can't even spell water.
We'll be right
Spell,
back, you guys.
can't even spell the big shit. Can't spell the little shit.
Bitch, I'm a pimp. Bitch, I'm a pimp. Bitch, I'm a pimp. Bitch, I'm a pimp. Ass nigga put his ass on the stove. Make him break it all down till my pockets get swole. I'm a female pimp. Make these niggas break me off just to walk on the strip. Make these niggas pay me off. Bitch, I'm a pimp, live pimp. Got a queen hand song. Don't act funny, nigga, cause you knew it all along. You ain't pay your baby mama, but I bet you pay me. I'ma make sure she get it, bet you won't play me. I'm a bossed up bitch, glossed up bitch. I'm a pimp, and these niggas getting a scratch out of trick. Bum ass nigga, get your ass on the track. I'ma front a couple dollar, bitch, you better make it back. I'ma pull up with my bitch in the cat rolling up. It's bright red candy coated, so they know it us. All these low down niggas, I'ma make them get. Then it's back to the crib, let my bitch up when I cruise through the set. Niggas better have my paper. Got no time for a hater. Need a 9 knocks later. If you see me in the streets, ain't a damn thing sweet. Better have a thing roll, cause you know I'm trying to eat. I'm not a proud kind of bitch. You think it's a game? You a slut, you a lame. Ain't a damn thing changed. I'm a pimp, I'm a boss straight. Breaking niggas down. If you ain't got the money and I see you around town, bitches off. Cause I'm a pimp.
She's a pimp.
Cause I'm a pimp.
A female pimp. She's a pimp.
Bitch, I'm a pimp.
She's a pimp.
Bitch, I'm a pimp.
She's a pimp.
Bitch, I'm a pimp.
Female pimp.
Bitch, I'm a pimp.
She's a pimp.
Bitch, I'm a pimp.
She's a pimp.
Bitch, I'm a pimp. Bitch, I'm a pimp. Bitch, I'm a pimp. Pimp. Bitch, I'm a pimp. Pimp. Bitch, I'm a pimp.
Listen, I remember waking up to a stick of butter in the refrigerator. We didn't even have a kitchen table. I can't lie. That's the reason why I am who I am now. So I'm thankful. Sad to see so many mamas cry. Back to back funerals every other week. My son 17 doing 20 today. I see this shit every day where I'm from. What goes around, this is the going. Yeah, but I love where I'm from. And everybody that came up with me, been locked up with me. Had to struggle with me. They know the struggle. They know the shit. Every day. But the guy looking at 20 years now. It's crazy how shit happen. These are the days of my life. I ain't just rapping. Cause I lost their life, but even the children and wife for this shit. Young nigga, you show you ready. It crushing my stomach from sacrifice. Yeah. Mama, don't cry. Wipe your eye. Everything gon' be alright. Lights off. Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. Lights off. Gotta do what you gotta do. Even though I ain't living right. Yeah. Mama, don't cry. Wipe your eye. Everything gon' be alright. Lights off. Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. Lights off. Gotta do what you gotta do. Even though I ain't living right.
I remember being hungry, no food in the butter couch, checking in the refrigerator. We ain't living on the square, apartment so small, we barely had room for a kitchen table. So that why a young nigga looking like a hustle, cause I really came up from nothing. But I'm trying to make my mama proud, cause I'm tired of making mama cry. Cause the son in the field trying to get it how he live, but that's just how it is in the field. Still hit my granny saying you either gonna end up in jail or get yourself killed. I can't give my trust to none of these. Stay to myself, cause niggas ain't real. They fuck what you love, cause you doing so far. Before she turn on you, I know how I feel.
Yeah. Mama, don't cry. Wipe your eye. Everything gon' be alright. Lights off. Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. Lights off. Gotta do what you gotta do. Even though I ain't living right. Yeah. Mama, don't cry. Wipe your eye. Everything gon' be alright. Lights off. Gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. Lights off. Gotta do what you gotta do. Even though I ain't living right. Gotta sacrifice.
This boy got a hit.
Yep. Yes. Okay. Everything's gonna be all right, you guys. Yes, we are back. Millionaire Mind. pick our 2 cents.
Hey.
Yes.
And I don't rap, but I will do it as long as I have some bars. Hey, I need some bars.
Hey.
I need some bars. I need some bars. I need some bars.
First freestyle session like you
No.
I say.
I was just doing it.
I killed it last week now. I got bars. I do it again.
Okay, give me some bars. Come on.
Bars.
Go.
Bars.
Get it.
Popcorn. Carmex. 2 pennies in water.
Hey.
Got a mic in front of me. Speaking on that water.
Hey.
People wanna shoot. People wanna talk.
Hey.
You ain't gonna do it to me, cause you's a punk. Hey. Popcorn, Carmex, 2 pennies, water. Popcorn and 2 pennies,
Hey.
Carmex with the water. Put it up, twist it up. Got a Danish, got some cold water. And after that, milk and cheese and water. Hey, water. Hey, water. Uncle George, he gave us this water.
Good job, Kathy. I'm gonna give you a
Best
round
rapper of the year, 2018.
That's a Grammy.
Lies.
That's a Grammy.
Bars. Good thug life. Gang.
Fake thug or fake gangster.
Gang.
Who's the faker? Isn't it like for real? Like most of them out there?
All of them fake.
Yeah, like
All
I
of
don't
them.
live that life for real.
All of them fake. Soldier Boy showed you when he went to the hood. We don't get down, you Soldier.
Why they all sound the same?
Hey, hold on, look, I'm sorry. I've never seen a celebrity go live on their phone and have to put it down real quick to act like we didn't see him get chunked off. That was so but for real, you remember he was just like, hey, Soldier Boy, about to fall down.
Oh yeah.
And then he got robbed. All right.
I mean, at the end
Oh,
of the
wow.
day, folks don't want to be embarrassed, so that's what it is.
I mean, well, his name was okay.
Well, you guys, in
You
this
just say boy. It's not Soldier Man.
in this last hour,
Yeah,
we
it's
have
so-
45 minutes left, you guys. So we're definitely going to come at you with some interesting facts. Leah Gemini's lightning round.
Yeah.
And I know we may have a couple of other random topics that we want to get into and talk about. You know, everybody's entitled to their little 2 minutes of pettiness, like this. But I don't know. You know, we're bigger than that, so we don't have to necessarily just think about doing our 2 minutes of pettiness. It's just going to come out. At the end of the day, we are still human, and people will definitely rub you, or situations will definitely rub you the wrong way. But you definitely want to make sure you are always in character and handle business, of course. Ain't it right, Drew?
That's right.
At the end of the day, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
So, you guys ready for some interesting facts? Because I got some interesting facts.
She got that bullshit. Iguana flies at night, lands by day, and eats his own shit.
It regurgitates
No. What is wrong with y'all?
and eats it again.
Yep, and then again.
All right, so
And that's a whack ass ringtone.
That was a true bean ringtone. Thank you very much.
hey,
See? He's choking on his words. That's what happens when you try true bean. You choke on your words.
hold on. Let's go ahead and do this shooting and catalog section.
We're not gonna do that this week.
No, let's do it. So he's starting already. Come on,
I'm not starting. I was actually joking. We want the news, Leah. Give us the news, Leah. I was joking, you know.
Hey.
I'm not saying nothing else. I'm gonna shut up.
So you guys,
Yeah.
interesting fact number 1.
Okay.
Did you know that this is what this segment is going to be called, you guys? Did you know? Did
Hell no,
you
that's why you're
know?
telling us.
Hell yeah, I bet y'all didn't know this. Did you know that smearing a small amount of dog feces on an insect bite will relieve the itching and the swelling?
I prefer the itch.
Alright,
Ew, that's nasty.
Yes, you guys, I said it.
okay.
Interesting fact number 1.
Can we comment on your fact?
You sure can. Smearing a small amount of dog feces on an insect bite will relieve the itching and the swelling.
I would really like to meet the human being who will actually remember that shit when they got an insect bite. Be like, hey, let me get some of this dog shit right here and rub it on this scar. Not saying that it's not a fact. It's probably a good fact.
It is.
But I just want to see someone who's going to remember that fact when they got insect bite, other than going to get some fucking Neosporin, because that shit work. Neosporin and some alcohol work just fine too.
Yes, sir.
And it doesn't smell like shit.
Yeah.
Next fact.
Yeah.
Toothpaste works too. I'd rather have my arm smell like minty freshness than somebody's boo boo crack. Yes. No furry.
No. First of all, boo boo doesn't smell that bad. Shit stink. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Next go.
All right.
Next go. Oh, it's just what y'all get with me.
You're so stupid. Alright. So, interesting fact number 2.
Okay.
Did you know a small child can swim through the veins of a blue whale?
What?
A blue whale, imagine how
Right.
enormous a blue whale is. Their veins are big enough to where a small child can swim through.
Who is testing these facts out?
You
Wow.
would be surprised. you would be surprised.
Who the fuck came up with that fact? And who's the white child that got swallowed by a whale, lived to tell it, and told you that he survived because he swam through the veins? I want to meet the white child that did it. I know he white, okay? Sorry, I'm not. He white. No, I'm not. Look, once again, I'm not saying that it's not a fact. But here's another case where I want to meet the white little child that got swallowed by the whale and survived because he went through the veins and lived to tell it. I want to know. In other words, who the hell gave you this fact?
Jonah.
Oh, you stupid.
Who? Oh shit. Okay.
And the whale.
Said Jonah.
And the whale.
Oh, that's a book, ain't it? Hey,
Jonah and the
Jonah and the Whale.
Yeah.
I never read it, but it sounded like a book. I was gonna say, who the fuck is Jonah? Who said? Boom.
It is.
I got another one. I got an interesting fact. Interesting fact number 3. I have 5. That's it.
5.
This is the third one. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know? This is crazy.
Oh shit.
Did you know that human saliva has a boiling point 3 times that of regular water?
A boiling point? You can boil spit?
So what you saying? Wait, hold on. Time out.
Because you know that your body temperature
Right.
is already. So, the saliva that's in your mouth already warm.
Right.
In some situations, it may be hot. Right. But according to this study, human saliva has a boiling point that's 3 times that of regular. We're talking about.
Wow.
Yeah, you're talking about room temperature. We're not talking about cold.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Room temperature.
Yeah, I can believe that.
But see, most people don't know nothing like that. They don't teach you stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
I got a homeschool. Homeschool is important, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Get no bullets and you get more education.
Time out. Just so y'all know, kids, this type of shit you gonna learn when you get homeschooled. Okay? Dog shit will kill. Will heal a scar.
Dog poop
Okay.
will
Kill a scar. Heal a scar. Heal an itch. Dog shit will heal an itch. All right. And if you ever swallowed by a whale, if you're the size of a child, go to the veins. Okay. And saliva's hot. Okay.
Yeah.
We on the floor. You can and you will. You got 2 more.
Right.
We didn't pick these. You did.
I have a whole lot more. I have one that is really crazy.
Read that.
We want to hear that one too.
It's crazy.
Well, you got 6 today. We want to hear that one.
This is number 4.
This one's for me.
She said, hold on, time out. You see that? Oh, look, I got number 4. Number 4. This was for me. Hey, me. I got it.
Fact number 4 for Calico.
For me, guys.
Did you know?
Hey, you looking at the camera.
Did you know that billy goats urinate on their own heads to smell more attractive to the female?
What? And this is for me.
That's for you.
Okay, ready? How the fuck would I know that? Okay, I ain't never owned a billy goat. All right. And first of all, I didn't know nothing about billy goats. Who even cared about their little high like? When does he find time to piss on his own head? These are some funny facts that you're sitting there. Shitting insects, whales and veins, pissing on your head to attract women.
Yeah,
I think that was R. Kelly's goat.
I think that was R. Kelly's. That might have been R. Kelly's goat.
Yeah, I think it was.
Pissing on. Hey, hold on, time out. Pissing relevant? No, it's not. You did. Very obedient goat. You picked it. You knew what it was. and the goat was underage.
Okay. Interesting.
Seems like you ready for piss.
I'm gonna look more into this one right here.
Which one? This one or about the piss?
One? No, about no damn. I don't know about no piss.
You told us about the piss. How we know you don't like piss? After the show, it's the after party. After that, we ain't putting up with no piss. Hey, number 5. Go ahead. Number 5. Go ahead.
Did you guys know that Arab women can initiate a divorce if their husbands don't pour their coffee for them?
What? That's some petty shit.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Well, a cup of coffee.
Yeah, they can initiate a divorce if their husbands don't pour coffee for them.
What's crying over spilled milk is a thing of pain.
Well, can't they have more than one wife? I'm just saying, can't they have more than one wife?
I think so.
Well, shit, let that lazy ass go. You gonna leave me because I didn't pour no coffee? I got 6 other women right here who ain't tripping about that shit.
Look, you know what though? That was my last interesting fact, by the way. But to piggyback off of this one fact here, I'm curious for those who are polygamous.
Right. That's the word.
Yes, that's the word.
No, I said that's the word.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
I know you know your shit. This for you, girl.
You know what? But no, seriously, I really wonder for the countries who are okay with polygamy, right? Because we already know that it's here. But for the guy that I told you about,
Right.
Brother Elias, I did not know that he had 4 wives.
That makes him not so polite after all.
But he doesn't have a marriage certificate. So
He
if
just has
you
4 girlfriends.
are practicing polygamy here in the US and don't have marriage certificates,
It's called
Or birth certificates.
they're binded by a binding country.
Right.
I am curious. I'm gonna look into this and I'll have an answer for you guys next Monday. Because I want to know how that type of situation works where you, and if you know the answer, please call us, you guys. 404-474-0080. I am really curious to know, how does it work? Polygamy is illegal here.
Right.
But you have 4 wives, but they're not really your wives.
Right.
We don't know what they're called, but what is it?
One of the
Or whatever the hell.
Just one of my bitches.
Basically.
No, I'm just.
But they have binding,
Basically.
they have binding contracts.
Those
I'm
contracts
curious
are
to know, do
that's
they
still
get your
easy.
last name?
It's
Do
called
I get your last name?
organized home.
Yes, it's called hoeing.
Organized hoeing.
I'm just look. I'm trying to
Are you
think.
speculating?
I'm speculating. First of all, I speculate about everything. There's nothing. First, to the people out there listening and the people in social media world, do not take anything I say very seriously, because if you do, you might get yourself in trouble. And if I find out, I'm definitely gonna laugh. I'm sorry, okay?
Yeah, you're
Sorry.
gonna get roasted.
Okay, look. If you hear it from me, look it up before you try it.
You're gonna get roasted.
I probably made it up. But to answer your question, I can't answer your question.
Why not?
I don't know nothing about it. All I know is if you got 4 women and you call them your wifey, at least to me being your homeboy, I know Then your wife.
You know what?
But it's not legal though. It's still not legal, buying a contract or not. You can only have one
But
wife.
see, that's the thing. Though,
There's a lot of
there
things.
has to be some type of
Says who?
laws or
Says
maybe
who?
some type of loophole
Loophole.
because it's happening.
You got common law marriages when people just act like
That's
like.
what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. So they
So-
don't necessarily need that marriage certificate. They really don't. I guess the binding contract kind of pretty much just solidifies what her role is or their roles are and then his role. That's just I'm assuming that that's how it works. I really don't know. But when I heard about this yesterday, I thought that it was very interesting to know that you can practice polygamy and not necessarily be married but still have the same settlement.
That's a whole new level of being greedy. Right?
Your cake and eat it too.
That's right. Get your cake, get your pie, your peach pie, cobbler, and ice cream, and everything.
But okay, but if you don't, who gonna turn them in though? Like
I don't think that it's a situation where that can even happen because it's not an actual marriage.
Right.
so.
They're not actually married. They are together
Really.
and binded by this contract. But I'm sure that in this contract it says what the women do and what he does, what their roles are, what their responsibilities are.
Easy, calm
But I
back.
just want to know,
I can't.
do they take the last name or no?
Right.
I mean, if they want to leave you, or if he wants to, I guess, kick you out or
Right.
I don't know how.
Excited, yeah,
What type of woman would do that anyway? Be willing to share her so-called husband with a rack of other women?
You have seen.
I mean, but
You have
same
seen
house,
women who wear the leashes around their necks and don't be mind walking like dogs, right? I can think of a number of women that
I
will
ain't seen
actually.
that yet.
You ain't never seen that?
Oh, no.
Why you got to go to Google? You can learn a lot from Google. There's some stupid females out there like that for real who will sit there and because you got a leash or you call it pimping, whatever it is. I'm not hating on the game. I'm not even hating on the men that's able to make women do that. Good, true, good for you.
Right.
But just saying, like as a human being, if you're willing to put a leash around your neck and act out the part of an animal, male or female, come on, man. Like this 4 marriages. I mean, like having 4 wives.
And they're not even wives.
And they're not even wives.
Right.
So back to what I said.
Right.
Like this is
Organized hoeing.
That's a thought ship.
Organized hoeing. Time out. Ready? Organized hoeing.
It
Can
was
we-
organized.
can we
I need
drop
my
the
pennies.
Can we drop the pennies on organized hoeing again?
Because I really, really want to know.
Ready?
That was crazy.
Dropping the pennies on organized hoeing.
Hey.
That about 6 cents, not 2
Y'all
cents.
got
But
that.
you
The
got
thought
it.
ship.
Okay. But on to the
Dropping
next.
pennies for
On to the next subject, you guys. This is my terminology challenge. What is the difference between medicinal and medical? Because a lot of people, for one, when they because this is the thing that I hear all the time. Medical marijuana. And I'm like, I thought it was medicinal marijuana. There are 2 differences for those 2 terms. So,
The only difference I see
okay.
is that medical marijuana is easy.
No, just the term.
It's easy to
Not
spell.
even, don't even put the word marijuana in.
Oh,
Just the difference
medical.
between medical and medicinal.
Medical is easy to spell. Medicinal is not. That's the difference. That's the difference.
What? No.
It's a fact. Spell medicinal.
MEDICINAL.
Oh well, it's
Medicinal.
difficult for me to spell.
It's okay.
I ain't about to spell that shit.
It's not even about the spelling. It's about the actual meaning. Because a lot of people will say medical marijuana. See, medical is more related to the equipment that is used in hospitals and health facilities to treat illnesses and injuries. Whereas medicinal is specific to plants, your natural herbs, those types of for, I guess, healing purposes or for illnesses and injuries, you're not using medical equipment.
But don't they both come from there?
No, that's exactly the point. That's the difference. Medical,
It's made in the lab.
medical are more so towards the equipment, machinery, what is used in health facilities, hospitals. That is when you use the word medical, because they're using all of those things to treat you.
With
to
the
heal you,
marijuana.
No.
Oh, you're talking period.
Eliminate that.
Okay, well, first of all,
My mind is
just
somewhere.
stop putting the marijuana part in it.
Yeah, don't put
Okay.
marijuana.
Don't put marijuana in. I mean, we
Just
don't
put
put
the
marijuana
marijuana.
in it, but don't
that's
put
the reason
marijuana in
why
it.
I brought it up, because a lot of people are saying, "Oh yeah, I got my medical marijuana license and all that." And
Okay. Can I tell you what the difference is? Okay, here's
Yes.
the difference. All right, shout out, Brandon. We see you.
Hey, Brandy.
All right.
Yeah.
So here's the difference between medicinal marijuana and medical marijuana.
Okay.
Medical marijuana is legal. It sounds good when you say, I can go get some medical marijuana. No one's going to sit there and stop you, okay? No one's going to sit there and say anything about you going to get some medical marijuana, all right? But for some medicinal marijuana, you probably going to jail too, all right? So, medical marijuana, you need a card. Medicinal marijuana, you can get without the card or with the card, depending on who you know or depending on who your plug is. We ain't going to shout you out. Not today.
But see, the reason I brought this up was because a lot of people don't know the difference between medical marijuana and medicinal marijuana. So I wanted to break down the two terms, because you have a lot of people out here who ain't got no license, ain't got no right to no medical nothing, and they're claiming that they have the medical marijuana or the medical THC oil. Or,
Well, first of all, nobody in the state of Georgia should be saying they got a license for medical marijuana, period, because it's not legal. So if someone's telling you that, it's for I'm just saying then that medical marijuana is for medicinal use. I'm just saying. So
Even if they even if they did bring a license to have medical marijuana here to Georgia, it's not valid.
exactly. And the difference is
California.
And the difference is, you got that pack, but you got that pack, but then you got that pack, you got that thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. All medical marijuana ain't the best. Is all I'm trying to tell you right now. All right,
So,
try you some medicinal.
You know what? Yes. And on that note, you guys, we're going to go ahead and just go on a quick little break, you guys. Go ahead and get your water. We're going to be closing out in about 20 minutes, so don't go anywhere, you guys. Get ready for some randomness, and I will definitely be back with Leah Gemini's Light and Brown.
Yeah.
And I do have some riddles. I hope you guys, come on now, just get your mind out the gutter, please, and just make sure that your minds are clear.
Don't promise you nothing. Do my best.
I'm just throwing it out there right now because I know how y'all.
Time out. About what you said real quick. Miss Brandy had a little comment on it.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, she said they can still have a license in GA, but it's a prescription.
It is. She is correct.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
So that means no. That means get you some medicinal. Cause this medical right here ain't all that popping right there. Go on, get you some medicinal, okay? That's the difference.
Yes, you guys.
Now,
It's live right here, you guys, with Millionaire Minds with our 2 cents, with Truth being Leah Gemini and Califo. We will be right back, you guys. Don't go anywhere.
Don't you move.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Hold on, there, go. Popping all the liquor, fuck around and drunk a whole lot of alcohol. Popping them pain pills while you taking all the Tylenol. Fucked up and I'm stressed out. Whole lot of alcohol. Pouring all the liquor, fuck around and drunk a whole lot of alcohol. Popping these pain pills while you taking all the Tylenol. Fucked up and I'm stressed out. Took a whole lot of alcohol. Pouring all the liquor, fuck around and drunk a whole lot of alcohol. Popping these pain pills while you taking all the Tylenol. Fucked up. Stressed out. Drunk a whole lot of alcohol. Hoping that it made me feel better. I know you hear me crying till you threw no letter. I try to let it go, but I ain't getting no better. You made me really hate the meaning of the fault letter. My OG told me no, you should've known better. Better ride town, show the shit goes, nigga. Instagram, you and her ain't got no picture. They should've told the shit, fucking with the bro, nigga. I just got a number at the corner store. They say they try jumping like Geronimo. I'ma do them drugs, tell them comatose. Gotta mean more like dominoes. Undercover car, we don't fuck with those. Pouring all the liquor, take a headshot. I just spill liquor on my fucking clothes. Aim an extra picker, you can get a headshot. Popping all the pain pill, cause I'm stressed out. I ain't telling all my nigga that my head hurt. Using any excuse to take the pain away. Push a nigga cap bad like red dirt. She wanna fuck me, so I took her to the bed first. Beat the pussy up, you know I got head first. My baby get wetter than a swimming pool. I think about to dive in head first. Shawty fell in love with a rap nigga. Cooler with the thugs and the trap niggas. Mister, I don't fuck around with these whack niggas. No handshake with no that nigga. I just got a number at the corner store. They say they try jumping like Geronimo. I'ma do them drugs till them comatose. Whole lot of alcohol. Pouring up that liquor, fuck around and drunk a whole lot of alcohol. Popping these pain pills while you taking all the Tylenol. Fucked up and I'm stressed out. Took a whole lot of alcohol. Pouring all that nigga, fuck around and drunk a whole lot of alcohol. Popping these pain pills while you taking all the Tylenol. Fucked up. Stressed out, man. Second verse in the back, nigga. Coming straight job, niggas pay crack, nigga. See all your rap niggas is a rap, nigga. I'm heavy, that's a wear, and I'm a fat nigga. Got a feeling for the chicken like a fat nigga. Free me, my brother Buddha J came home. Popping all the pain pill, how your brain gone. On the torn left here, he gon' skate on. You nigga water down like a keystone. Sweet side, motherfucker with the pistol. Ski mad, duct tape with a throwaway. Got a problem, never pop make it go away. I been wanna be a rapper since a little nigga. No time to be fake, cause I'm a real nigga. The bugle bought a rocket, tell me here figure. I was raised in the motherfucking hill, nigga. Mama told me I could be the greatest. I was sure like I was born in the 80s. Roll ball, I'm trying to get them a city, but they give you my clothes if you don't want to 380. You all let it say I'm that dude, and you ain't really that good. I give a good dick, I see you less. You should've kept your ass up in school. I check my DM, I just got a mess. You know I never played by the rules, but you all let it live it so sexy. New time, I got up in the mood. New time to start an epidemic. New time going hand, so I got a bar. New time, got a nigga drinking liquor, blowing switching full of river till I finish with a whole lot of alcohol. Pouring all that liquor, fuck around and drunk a whole lot of alcohol. Popping these pain pills while you taking all the Tylenol. Fucked up and I'm stressed out. Took a whole lot of alcohol. Pouring all that nigga, fuck around and drunk a whole lot of alcohol. Popping these pain pills while you taking all the Tylenol. Fucked up. Stressed out, man. Pain pills. Put it up, yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
Out there, her phone died. Hey, Brandy, you funny comedian. We know where you gonna come braid my hair, huh?
Yes. And we are back, you guys.
Yeah.
We are headed into our last stretch, you guys. Our last 15, 20 minutes, man. We definitely want to take this time to go ahead and get all of our events in. Anything that we have coming up, we have shows, we have different charity events, you have games coming up, and Leah Gemini fighting around with them last night. So.
What you got coming up, Leah? What you got coming up? Start us off. Lead us into it. What you got coming up, girl?
Well,
girl,
yours truly will be co-hosting the Gold Charity event this Saturday, March 3rd. I will definitely be posting that information this evening so you guys know exactly where to get your tickets. And it is just a donation, you guys, $3. We have all sorts of artists who will definitely be showcasing their talent. If you are an artist, please make sure that you send your information to giftofabundantlove@gmail.com and submit it, okay? This is not going to be the only charity event that we have. Again, this is a charity event, all right? And we do accept donations. Again, there are no tickets. It is free to get in, free to perform. However, there are incentives that will be given, especially if you are an artist and you're performing. But your very own Legion. Now, we're co-hosting that event, and I will be sending all of the information and posting it on our page. My internet is like acting up right now, so I can't pull it up right now, right this minute. So, Vivica, shout out to you, and shout out to Shanae. I messed that name up so many. I apologize, love. But again, shout out to Vivica and Shanae for the opportunity and putting this event together. I gotta stay tuned because you never know who's gonna be in the building. All right. Although we won't be back on the airwaves until next Monday, I'll give you a recap on that event. I promise you tonight you will have all of that information posted on our page. Check us out on Facebook, Millionaire Minds with our 2 cents. All of the information about that event will be there. Oh, yeah. We also have Swag Productions.
Yeah.
Who will be launching.
That's right.
March 24th.
Studio Prime Time, Oak Cliff Industrial. Hold on, let me.
We definitely have a lot of artists who will definitely be a part of Swag Productions, and this is not the only one, you guys. No. This is just to launch it. This is our soft launch.
Yes,
our
first annual
launch. Okay, July is going to be the show. So make sure if you want to get a little taste of what we have for you guys in July, make sure that you are there. March 24th.
Yes, right. 3867 Oak Cliff Industrial Court, Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
30340 Studio Prime Time.
Yes, and free food. We have cash bar, and your first drink is free.
That's right. We're also doing a raffle.
We are doing a raffle. The raffles are $1. If you need to purchase any raffle tickets, make sure you see any member of Swag Productions, True Being, come see me, Alex Harris with Ducklow Records.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Alex.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. Yes, you can see any of us. Vanessa, you can see any of us and get your raffle tickets, you guys. They're only $1.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what we're raffling off.
Oh, yeah. Tell them. Tell them.
We are raffling off 2 massage sessions, 30-minute session.
Yeah.
We are also raffling off a flat screen television.
That's right.
And we're also raffling off tickets to the Cousin Comedy Show.
Yeah.
By our very own California. Yeah, Cali. How many tickets are we raffling off?
Well, speaking of that, we're gonna go on and wrap off 2 tickets that for that event. But the next show of Action Cousin Comedy is March 23rd at the Crow's Nest. Also coming up March 5th. Be on the lookout for season 2 of the MVP show. Season 2 of the MVP show. Shout out to DC, Nick, Rick. We coming back. Season 2 can only be seen on dieselworlds.net.
Yes.
Like I said, Cussing Comedy, March 23rd.
Okay.
Later on this month, or later on sometime in March, I'm supposed to be at Atlanta Comedy Theater. Not sure when. Actually, Miss Tia Kanika will be there this Wednesday. This Wednesday, so make sure you get out there, support my folks, support my girl, man. She got it.
Yeah.
Just a lot of big things coming up, man. This is a very big month. I'm definitely anniversary month as well too. I'm definitely gonna try to be in the building for the spring for the spring fling. Hopefully, if my wife let me. Please, wifey. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on pretty soon. Like I said, Cousin Comedy coming up, and also on that show coming up this month, we might have a few guest hosts. And I'm not gonna put the lineup out there right now, but I'm really thinking that we might make this one a ladies' night of comedy.
Oh, snap. Well, ladies, y'all make sure y'all be up in the building and be sexy.
Please,
sexy.
Not too sexy if you got a jealous boyfriend, because we got jokes.
You know what? But just do your thing, you guys, and make sure that you are living life and you are enjoying yourself. Life is too short. We don't have time for this. We are trying to have fun and just take it day by day. At the end of the day, you can have your 2 cents to the stuff. But I'm going to definitely add this to our raffles. Again, 2 massage sessions. We're giving away comedy tickets to the Cousin Comedy Show for April. We have the flat screen TV that we're raffling now. Oh, yeah, and it is on 420, right?
All right.
Okay. You get a free
I did not
interview.
make that noise, nor do I know anything she's talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about. We also have a free interview for you. If you are raffling, if you're buying raffle tickets, if you get one of those tickets, you may be lucky to actually appear live in our studio with Millionaire Minds with our 2 cents radio show. We're also raffling off a 1 hour airplay and half of the kitty.
That's right. Ching ching.
So don't be asking how much it is. You'll find out if you win. How about that?
That's right.
So that means you have to purchase the tickets and you need to be there. I am going to put this disclaimer out there. You do have to be in attendance at the spring fling if you want to win your raffle prize. Period.
That's because it's really actually happening. That's why you have to be there.
Exactly. So we just want to make sure that everyone understands.
Spill.
No flag zone.
That is something that you definitely want to know. All right. So.
Lightning round. You got some questions for him? Huh? You got 10 minutes. You got some lightning? Got some questions? Thunder and the lightning. Hey, I like that song. Like, we're going to put it up one day. I don't know who sing it. All I know is like it's a lot of do and then a do and then something else go on, and I hear thunder and the lightning.
Is that Rick James?
No, a white guy sing that. A white guy, but definitely a white guy. Like he's definitely a white guy. I think he's a white fat guy who sings that. Like he just sounds like he's supposed to sing thunder and the lightning. Thunder and the lightning.
Please call in and tell us.
Yeah, if y'all know that song, please call and tell me. That I like that song, and if you like it, maybe we can sing it together.
I want to shout my mommy out too, by the way. CEO of Refreshment Centers of Atlanta, Miss Sandra Williams.
All right.
I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
All right, you guys, you ready for Leah 59 lightning round? And I only have riddles right now.
The boo-boo float.
I have riddles. I have some tricky riddles for you guys.
The boo-boo float in the water if you know.
You know.
Only if it's dark brown.
What the hell?
Only if you eat lettuce.
I don't know what to say. Yes.
So if you eat like meat,
it's gonna sink. you eat meat, it's gonna sink.
That's when it drops into the water and it's like.
But if you eat a leaf,
it's kind of hovers above the water. You know?
But if you eat a leaf, you gonna float for relief. Boo boo talk. Boo boo. Boo boo. Boo boo. Boo boo.
And see, I'm just giving you guys some real easy riddles today because next week I'm about to turn it all the way up. The Gemini's lying around gonna be very different.
Turn it more, boo.
So, alright, so y'all ready for riddle number 1?
More boo-boo the merrier.
It's real simple.
Oh, yeah,
Real boo-boo.
I think y'all can get this.
Okay. You in this boo-boo.
So y'all ready?
Yes.
Yes, boo-boo. Nope. What a boo-boo.
Not yet.
Nope.
What was that voice?
Nah, I won't be full of shit in about 10 minutes.
The bathroom is up front. Alright,
I know.
so you guys ready?
Right. We're ready.
And it's big and clean.
Ew. Alright. This is so fragile. Even just saying its name can break it.
Silence.
A heart. A pocket.
Silence.
You got it.
Bank account. Oh.
No, silence. Silence.
Oh, silence.
Silence. You silence, man.
He's smart.
Yeah, I'm smart. I just don't tell jokes for a living. I'm kind of smart too.
So you kind of smart.
Kind of smart. Just depend on in that question, all right? In that question. We got points for saying that fast. See, she ain't even ready. She ain't ready because she trying to stomp me. Look, this for me too.
What gets broken if it's not kept?
I put secret on your lips. Somebody's mouth.
Secret.
Their teeth. Trust. I don't know.
Y'all on the right track.
Cranium.
Feelings.
A
Secrets.
nose. A leg. A arm.
Somebody say it again.
What gets broken if it's not kept?
Calm.
No.
A face.
Black people.
No.
If it's not kept. Love. Trust.
Nope.
Honesty.
Nope.
Friendship. Relationship.
Nope.
No.
Money. Mid pack.
Oh, $1.
Mid pack.
$1.
It's that mid pack.
$1.
Reggie.
A lace front.
Reggie.
No.
What?
No promise.
Oh.
That's it. That's it.
Promise.
Certain folks,
Mhm.
livelihoods.
Them downstairs.
You know what?
Your manager.
Alright.
Alright. She said I like 6 times. It's not gonna be a good one. Nope. Not good.
It's a lot of them.
No, that's not a good one.
Give us a good one now.
Alright.
Give us a good one like Boo Boo. Push.
What smells bad
Boo Boo.
when you're living, but smells good when it's dead?
Cabbage. An animal. You say what smells bad when you're living?
What smells bad when living,
Okay.
but smells good?
A stank attitude.
A skunk.
No.
Reggie.
Breath. Halitosis.
Mid pack.
No.
Old National Highway.
Nope.
Smells good when living. It smells bad when it's dead.
No, I'm trying to be nice here because I got like other things going through my
It
head.
smells bad living, right? And smells good dead.
Fat people.
Ew.
Okay.
Attitude?
I don't know.
What kind of attitude?
Bacon.
Well, it smells nasty to me all the time, no matter what.
You know what?
Bacon.
He's a vegan. All right.
Right. I
So
like bacon.
you got to ask another question. All right. You get one
I
more.
don't know.
Then you know what? That was Boo Boo.
That was not.
That was Boo Boo.
You didn't get it.
Did nobody get that shit?
Alright, get this.
I got the last. I got a few more.
I got
You ain't getting none.
It's been around for millions of
AIDS.
but it is never more than a month old. What is it?
Huh?
Yeah.
A
It's
month.
been around for what?
It's been around for millions of years,
A calendar.
but it is never more than a month old. What is it?
A
Been
day.
around for a million
Wrong.
years and never been a month old.
A count.
Been around for millions of years.
The moon.
The moon! Brother Moon.
No, you just called me dumb.
I got that one though. I gotta give You so bad.
I was going to say the sun.
You say you was gonna say the sun?
I was going to say the sun, the stars,
No.
hot clouds.
Hey, so technically, I got 2. He got none.
I think that's a bit of tacit sarcasm. Shots fired.
It's not sarcasm. It's actually facts. All right, it's a fact. She's asked 5 questions. I got 2. You got none.
What about this?
All right, you got that one right there. Okay, that's like half an answer.
What has to be broken before it can be used?
A fire extinguisher.
You thinking that? I know what you're thinking.
A cherry.
No.
Okay.
A dollar? Money?
A seal.
Hey.
Yo, first of all, that one I gave him don't even count now. It didn't count one, all right? It's 1 and 2, okay? It's literally a 1 and 2. Want to break one more? You got one more?
Right,
Technically, I got 3. You just didn't give me the other one I got because you being a meanie. Yes, you being a meanie.
Oh.
Meanie.
Okay.
Okay, see? She admitted it. Let's go.
Alright.
See?
Two
She
fathers.
admitted it again.
Two fathers.
Our white guys on TV.
Listen. 2 fathers and 2 sons are in a car. Yet there are only 3 people in the car. How is this possible?
They sit in the back seat. It's a taxi. Uber.
You said
No.
2 fathers.
2 fathers and 2 sons are in the car. Yet there are only 3 people in the car.
It's the boy's father. You got the father, the son, and the grandson. Okay, I got a riddle for you now. I got 2 riddles for you. You ready?
Smarty pants.
Here goes the first one. I got 2. Here's the first one. You ready? All right. A cowboy rides into town on Wednesday. He stays for 3 days and still leave on Wednesday. How he do it?
What?
The cowboy rides into town on Wednesday, stays 3 days, but still leaves on Wednesday. How does he do it?
Wait,
Because Wednesday must be his horse.
Exactly. True Bing, you're right. There you go.
Wednesday is his horse.
Wednesday's the name of the horse. A cowboy rides into town on the Wednesday, stays 3 days, and how to now.
Yeah.
Here go the last one. Okay, here go the last one. What did the right nut say to the left nut?
Let's go.
Time to go.
That nigga in the middle think he hard.
Y'all mad.
And we dropped the 2 cents on that.
Man, thank you guys so much for tuning in, man, to Millionaire Minds with our 2 Cents radio show with your own True Being,
Yeah.
Gemini, and Calibo.
Yeah.
Catch us each and every Monday. This is only our 2nd show, y'all.
Second deuce.
So we appreciate everybody who has tuned in,
Yes.
who has shared the feed, who has called in, who is actually supporting us. We really, really, really appreciate you guys.
Very
And
much
I
so.
promise you guys, it's going to get a whole lot more interesting.
Mhm.
We're going to have guests come in so you guys can actually see our people, get to meet some people. We may have artists, we may have models, we may have some accountants in here.
Might have some hood stars.
We may have some hood stars. We may have some authors.
We have some celebrities.
So you just never know, DJs. You just never know. But
Might
if
have
you
some
want your
EBT
change,
cards. EBT.
EBT people surely do.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, you just never know who's gonna have up in here. So at the end of the day, hey, we may have midgets. Hey,
Oh, please don't. Hope not.
you got a phobia for midgets.
Yes, I do.
Hey,
Hey.
I can dig it. I don't like clowns.
Hey, respect that. I can respect it.
So they better not bring a midget clown in here or they gonna get their ass whooped.
Y'all make sure y'all tune back in next Monday right here, same place, same time, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on WAENFM.com and WAENTV.com. Make sure that you guys keep it locked.
Oh, yes. Peace and bye-bye.